Hello everyone, June here from Red Daisy Crafts. It's so great to be here with you again this Sunday. We are going to be digging into this beautiful box from Paper Pumpkin. I'm just going to check and make sure everything is rolling smoothly over here. So let's see, where am I? Where am I? Let's see here. If we are, oh, wrong place. Let's see. Well, why am I not getting there? Sorry, folks. We are going to get there. And hey, Wanda, you did not miss me. I'm here. I'm here. And looks like everything's going fine. Let's just make sure that it's, yep, I'm here. Looks like it's all working fine. So let's just dig in. So how's everybody doing? It's so great to be here again. And we've had a little bit of a cloudy day here, but I'm not complaining. We're going to be playing and unboxing the, hey Susan, great to have you. We're going to be playing with the Daisy Daydream kit, which I'm very excited about. Before we dig in, I do want to just say, if you haven't already claimed your subscription since the transition over to Stampin' Up, so paperpumpkin.com doesn't work anymore for your subscription. You have to go to Stampin' Up, and if you're a subscriber of mine, you got an email from me directly giving you some instructions and a little video to make sure that you're all set up for you to continue with April. So you do need to go and claim your subscription. Be sure to do that before April 10th, and everything will be great. So in April, we have really what looks to be another gorgeous box and a kit called Inked Occasions. So it's going to have a lot of alcohol ink designs. So looks like a bit of watercolory, and the colors look fantastic. It's Berry Burst, Flirty Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Peach Pie, and Pool Party. So, you know, lots of bright, cheerful colors coming our way. That's going to be 9 cards, 3 of 3 designs. So looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we have the other kits now that you can see the sneak peek that comes out in the flyer. So in May, we have Mountain Majesties, and in June we have Full of Charm, and then we have a new die set that just is now available in the online store for Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So you must be a subscriber to get these. So these are the dies that are coming out. I love this nice leaf here, and we get another label. This says Hugs, and then a beautiful flower that looks to coordinate with one of these other months. So really fun dies to play with over the next few months, adding to our little Paper Pumpkin die collection. I have really enjoyed these dies, and they bring a whole new element to it. If you are new to die cutting, you know, it's just a way for you to dabble with the little mini die cut machine and see what you think about that. I do also want to let my VIP group know that we are going to be holding a Craft and Connect. So you must be in the Facebook group to get the link to register, but it is in there. And the Craft and Connect is going to be next this coming Friday at from 7 to 9 Central Time. So if you go inside the group, you'll find a post that looks like this, and there's a link in there for you to register. So hopefully you'll come and hang out with us. This is not a class. It's strictly just come bring your kit, hang out, get some crafting done with some fun people, and have a good time. So hopefully you will decide to join us there. If you are not in that Facebook group and you want to know how to find it, put a note in the comments and I will get you the link after this video. So let's go ahead and dig in. I have peeked at some online stuff. I did pull out the instruction sheet just to get the colors because I want to be ready to make a alternate tonight if we have time. But as always, if you're new to Paper Pumpkin, you always get a full color instruction guide with every kit. I'm going to get me out of the way so that this can be seen better. And I think we're in good shape. I moved my camera around a bit, and so I am going to see if I can raise it up just a tad. There we go. Sorry for moving it around, but I think this is better. All right, and so here, because it is our anniversary month, for Paper Pumpkin, we are going to get 2 stamp sets. So Stampin' Up has always been so generous on the birthday month and giving us 2 stamp sets. So looks like a lot of fun. I am loving these designs. You get a little line drawing, some texture, some 2-step stamping, it looks like a little bit with the bee. And yeah, you got a lot of variety in here. And so our sentiments are, thank you for always being there for me. Enjoy your special day. Thank you. Wishing you brighter days ahead. Sweetest birthday wishes. That's nice. Oh, this little hello is really cute right here. And then happy birthday. So great stamp sets. So we have this one right here that goes on this side, and then we have this one here. So if you're a subscriber with me, you will get 2 of the envelopes this month to take care of both of these stamp sets that you are getting in your kit this month. Our Stampin' Spot is Lost Lagoon. All right, and so I'm going to set that aside over here. I have the larger one. I think I have the larger one, but if I don't, we'll use that one. I'm not seeing it. And then let's get into the kit and see what all we have inside. So many wonderful things inside of here from what I can tell based on the little bit I've seen. So oh my goodness, we have wow, we have strips of dimensionals, so dimensional strips, and then we have so a whole little thing of strips here, and then we have mini dimensionals. Wow. And then we have some glue dots. So we have lots of adhesive options for our kit this month. And so let's just dive in here. So looks like we have some really gorgeous envelopes. This one is white on the inside, but look at the outside. You have this gorgeous flowers right here, and just the beehives and the bee on the outside right here. And then this one is a little bit different, but you still have a lot of fun going on out here. And again, white on the inside. And then you have this one with, which I guess this is a very you know, maybe a first or second, I'm going to say a second or third generation of Lost Lagoon. It almost looks a little bit like Pool Party, but that is not one of the colors in here. So yeah, and this one is that color on the inside as well. So really, I guess it could be soft seafoam. I guess I was thinking soft seafoam was lighter even than that. So really beautiful envelopes to go with the kit. Now here are our card bases. Oh, I love this card base. So many options for us to play around with. Look at those flowers. Oh, gorgeous. We have 3 of those. Okay. And then we have a little strip of vellum that looks like a decal edge on these little rectangles. So there's 3 of those. Now we have some, again, that shade of, yeah, I don't know if this is Lost Lagoon or soft sea foam, because this is Lost Lagoon. I just really think it's like maybe a third generation of it, but it's a little bit like painted, like splotched on here. So there's even a lighter color coming through on it. So nice texture background. We have 3 of these, and this has a bit of a shine to it. So it's sort of embossed on some of these, kind of like a heat embossed would look. And then these have a pop out circle. So hang on to these. You never know. You might want to just use it on the other side for some reason. But yeah, 3 panels for the card. Okay. And then here is our third card base. So we have now what looks to me like a crumb cake. Or I suppose, you know, I'm kind of surprised that this doesn't say Daffodil Delight is in here, but I suppose this could be a very light version of crushed curry. So like a third or fourth generation, but I'm going to guess more. It's closer to the crumb cake, but it does have a yellowish tint to it. And then we have some hives here. They are a bit shiny, as you can see, hopefully on camera. You, you thought it was balmy blue? It very well could be. It's so pale. It's hard to tell. And balmy blue is not one of the colors. So the colors in the kit, the coordinating colors are basic black, crumb cake, crushed curry, lemon lime twist, Lost Lagoon, mossy meadows, soft sea foam, and very vanilla. So it could be soft sea foam. But these are really pretty because they're kind of shiny. I wouldn't necessarily say they were gold or champagne, but they have a bit of a sheen to them. And then this is a nice little decorative circle that we have here. Also, we have 3 of those. And we had several of these hives, so we have several of those. So it looks like we have about 12 pieces of those. And now we have several sheets of daisies. So we have 3 sheets of daisies here that are absolutely stunning. So, and the bees are so cute. So cute. All right, so fun. And then we have some laser cut labels here in some different shapes that we'll use for sentiments. Very nice labels. They are laser cut, so that's very nice. So all right, well, we have so much fun stuff in this kit. I am just so excited. Let's see what we have to make these cards. And if you're joining for the first time, please drop a line. Tell me where you're joining from so that we can get to know you better. So, all right. So this first card is this card envelope. All right. And then it's this card base. And looks like we are going to need these are really delicate, so be careful when you take them out of the die cut sheet. Okay. It looks like we need both of these for this card. All right. And then it looks like we're going to need a couple of the hives. So where is that? It's hiding. It's hiding from me. So we need a couple of these as well. So again, be real gentle with those as we tear them out. So there we have that. Okay. Now, that is, and then we need one of these labels right here. Looks like it's this one here. So we need that label. Okay. Then the next card that we're putting together is this card base right here. And I'm going to be losing my flowers all over the place. They're falling out. So, and then we have this envelope, and we have this panel that we're going to be using on top of there, as well as one of these little bees. So we need that. And then we need this floral piece from this die cut sheet. Be careful. This one little leaf is not wanting to come out. There we go. We have that. And so I think that is everything. Oh, we need this label. We need this label for that card. Okay. Then let's see here. So I'm losing pieces. If I am not careful, I'm going to lose pieces. These flowers are falling out. So I think that one goes there. All right. So now we are down to, I think I've already got what I need there. So we are going to get this other card base out. So we have that right here. And that goes with that first envelope we looked at. All right. Oh, this one, this little decorative circle goes with that card. So that takes care of that. Now we've used all of the card bases and the envelopes. So now we are down to, we need a couple of these hives for this card right here. If we get all of our pieces out, we'll be good to go. So now I need what looks like 6 flowers. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somehow I lost some along the way. Looks like, where did this one come from? Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know where that 6th one is coming from, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So somewhere I have lost one. Okay. I don't want to lose that. Let's just put that down like so. So I think it's this one I'm missing. Yes. Okay. All right, so that is our 6 daisies that we need. And I got the 2 of those, and then they wanted a bee. So let's get one of the bees out of here. Looks like we end up with 1 extra bee here at the end of it all. I'm going to get that out for right now. And then we need, I'm trying to figure out where this vellum piece goes because I am not seeing where it is going. So we have this vellum piece too that I didn't come across that in my instructions here. And then this label goes with that card. All right, I think I have all the pieces that we need for the cards that the kit was intended to make. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of move them out of the way so that we can work on each one separately. Okay, and we will start with this one as card 1. And so here we go. Looks like we need a couple of stamps. So we need this 5 stamp right here, which I think matches the die cut we got in the dies for the first quarter. And then we need enjoy your special day is the sentiment that we need. So we have that. All right, so those are our stamps. Let me get a couple of blocks. I splurged and got myself some more of the little ergonomic blocks so that I could have those when I'm stamping with all of these. And that is upside down. So there we go. And we're going to try the stamps out. All right. Now I have a Lost Lagoon here that's already open. So I'm going to use that. But this last time I did this little rubbing thing on here and it really, really worked. That I didn't have any issues with my ink. So I'm sticking with that plan. If you have not tried this, you might want to give it a go. Basically, if you start out with a new stamp, and this is photopolymer stamps, it makes it cloudy looking. So when you rub it, it makes it cloudy looking. Hi, Deb. Nice to have you joining us. I appreciate that. Northwest Ohio. I am here in San Antonio, Texas. So glad to have you joining us. Are you a Paper Pumpkin subscriber? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Looks so good. Okay, now let's just season this one. I'm going to call this a seasoning. Just getting our stamp all ready to roll. So I'm just rubbing my finger on here, and as I said, it makes it a bit cloudy, and that's exactly what it does, is it makes it cloudy. Oh, awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. It's your first time to join us live. It's great to have you. All right. So, oh, great. We're getting really good images. So let's do our stamping. So the first thing it wants us to do is stamp on our card base. So I'm going to go ahead and burnish the score line. Get this on here right. And before I stamp on here, just to have that all nice and tidy. There we go. Then it wants us to stamp on the front of the card base about 5 different times with the Hive stamp. So looks like we're just sort of creating a bit of a background with it. So it has one going up here, and then we're going to put another one kind of next to it. I don't know that there's any requirement for it to be the same as what we are seeing on the image in the instructions, but I am sort of going to try and follow it just to, for those who may be beginners and are unsure, maybe need that for a little bit of comfort, and show you what they're suggesting. So all right, then we have one that's going down here like so. These images coming out very nicely, so no bubbles, no spots or missed lines. And then this one is going a bit angled right here. So that is what it asks for right there. Okay, so we have that piece, and then we have our sentiment label that we're going to stamp on. Enjoy your special day. And that's going to go right here in the center on here. Beautiful. Awesome. I love it. That looks great. All right, so now we can put our card together. So let us see here. So this is saying it wants some glue dots. Now I took my take your pick tool out to go to my stamp club. I went to a stamp club yesterday, my local one that I attend. I couldn't go last month, so it had been a couple months, but I took my take your pick tool with me, and so I needed to get it out of my little tool bag that I carry when I go out to stamp with friends. So, all right, so we're putting 3 glue dots on this, all right, and it says this is going to go on first, right in the center of here. So I like to use the end of my piercing tool to get my glue dot covers off, and that's my usual tactic for that. Well, they are really giving me a hard time to throw out. All right, so we have this, and so this is going in the center. I'm just going to try and line this up so that I can try and get it even here. I like to see what I can do here. So that's pretty much it right there. All right. I think we're about as in the center as we can possibly get. All right, so I just like to line it up on my grid board and go for it. All right, so now we are going to have our beautiful die cut pieces that we're going to put some dimensionals on. And so we're getting, looks like we're putting a couple of, I'm not really sure why it thinks we need this many dimensionals, but it's calling for 2 on this flower, like so. And then 1 in the center right here. And then It is saying 2 on this one as well. All right, so same drill on this one. So 2, and then 1, and then 2 here. So I think it's going to be because we're going to adhere the hive pieces to these to tack them down. So I think that's what's happening. So we have this little one that's going to kind of go up here like so. And this piece is going, Let's get the covers off of here. It did not lay out the way that it looks on the picture. So I want to see what this one looks like, because I feel like it's going to be oh, they are different. They are different. All right. So this is sort of like framing that sentiment. Okay. And this is getting attached through by just kind of hovering over one of those glue dots. All right, so I am now just trying to line this up so that's even on both sides, like so. Okay, so that's how that little hive sheet got attached. It's getting put to the little piece of the little dimensionals that are on the back of the card. So now this one is coming down here, and I just laid it down there and it just got put in where it needed to be. So now I am gonna have this one attached the same way. Okay, interesting. That's very interesting. They are not the same on the picture. I don't know how they could be different, but I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. So that is that card. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, it's gorgeous. And lots of different layers. So you get lots of shadowing and texture going on. Now we could always put one of these sentiments on the inside. So enjoy your special day. Could be thank you for always being there for me. You know, maybe it's the sweetest birthday wishes, but you could put something on the inside. So so that's that. And then if you wanted, for your own sake, you could bring in and put some additional bling on here of your own. So we're going to keep it as it is for now, but that is the first card that the kit was intended to make. So I'm going to set that aside, grab the next one, and let's see what we got for this one. All right, so we are going to need a couple of different stamps. So I'm going to go ahead and clean the ones that we used and put those back so that we don't have a giant mess going on. And I can use my new blocks. All right, so I'm going to move that up here out of the way a little bit. So have you opened your kits and started to play with this one? Or have you been waiting? What have you done so far with this kit? I'm curious because I think it's so beautiful. All right, now let's see here. And we also, okay, I guess that's the only stamp we need is just that one sentiment. And we are using the one that thank you for always being there for me. So we have that. Put this other one out of the way. All right, so let's just fold our card base. I'm just being a little picky about this because the last couple of times when I have folded these, they were not the best. So I'm trying to make sure we get a good fold line for them. All right. So there we have that. All right. And so we need this one piece that's going to be a layer on here. So that's nice. I love that. All right. And we'll just hang on to this piece for future use. All right. And then it looks like this piece is going right inside of here, like so. And then this beautiful flower is getting put on here with one of these absolutely stunning little bees. There's the vellum piece. I see it now. It's going on here about right there. And then we have a sentiment that will go on. I can see linen thread in my future as I'm playing with this. I would be adding linen thread to this in a heartbeat. All right, so let's go ahead and condition our stamp really quick here. One of the cards I have in mind is a fun fold, and I have one out here. It's called a triple panel standing card. Thought that would be fun to make. I think it would be really easy if we have time. We don't go too far over the hour. Let's go ahead and get this going here. And then I can create some additional cards for the next couple of weeks for us. Beautiful. And just saying, that conditioning thing seems to be the ticket. I don't seem to have any issues. And, well, I'm happy about that, right? It's nice when you don't run into problems, right? All right, so we are putting this on here, getting things lined up. And there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I love the Lost Lagoon with this. It's just perfect. I mean, I don't really think there's any other Lost Lagoon in here, but it does seem to be like really great for this. All right, so let's see, what does it say? We did our stamping. Let's get our dies off of here. So we're using some of the strips to give some dimension to this layer. So these are dimensional strips. So one is going to go right down here, like so. We're going to use 3 of them, and one's going to go in the center here, and then one at the bottom, like so. Okay, so I'm just going to get these off of here real quick, and then I will place this onto our card base. All right, so let's get that out of the way. There we go. Perfect. nicely aligned. Now this is going to be put on with some glue dots. Those are over here. And has us putting 4 of these on. Like so. And then this is going to go in here, trying to make it even, not lopsided, but there we go. So we have that. And then looks like our flower and our bee are next. All right. And they are getting, so the bee is getting a glue dot right here. And the flower is getting 1 glue dot right here. And then 2 mini dimensionals are going on here. 1 right here and 1 here. So because this panel here is on dimensionals, we're having a glue dot for this part down here, but dimensionals for here so that it all lays evenly. Oh, Wanda, I didn't know you had surgery. Hope everything is going well with your recovery. That sounds like you have some wonderful people taking care of you. It is beautiful. I'm glad you love it and brings a smile to your face. All right, so let's see here. So our little glue dots on this leaf. So I'm just gonna tack that down and let these fall into place. Okay. And then our little bee is gonna hang over here. So we're just gonna have him hanging over a bit onto that center. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I think so. All right, so we are going to have a couple of glue dots on our vellum piece. 1 here and 1 here. And then we're going to have some dimensionals on this piece. So we're going to have 3 dimensionals on here. Like so. All right, so let's just put our vellum piece down first. And that is going about right here. And then this piece is going right here, like so. There we go. Beautiful. I love the layering on it. Nice shadowing, all the things. So really beautiful card. Again, you could pick another sentiment to go on the inside. You could add some bling on here. Even the brass butterflies would be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous on here. So those are all the things I'm thinking about for future. So very fun. This could be an adorable shaker card too, by the way. Oh, wow. You had hip replacement. Wow, that's awesome. It is such a beautiful kit. Oh, all right. Well, we are on to our 3rd card here. So it looks like we're doing pretty good on time. So let's get to our 3rd card. We have lots of little flowers going on. Let's get our card base folded, get it straight, because No one wants a crooked card base, do they? There we go. So this is going to go in a portrait like so. And we have this here. I'm going to clean our stamp and get the sweetest birthday wishes out for us to use here. All right, so let's put that back on our sheet and get the sweetest birthday wishes out. Okay. Go ahead and condition this one. You can see what I mean by the cloud because this is not, this is clear. I haven't rubbed there yet, but this is all cloudy over here. It's really interesting to me what, I know I keep talking about it, but I'm just so pleased. You know, we're always trying so many things to get the stamps to work right out of the gate, right? And I love that this is having such good results. So where is my, here it is. Like, where did it go? It's hiding. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, beautiful. Very nice. Look at those. This is also a good example of like, this is how it goes on wet and this is what it dries as, right? So you can see that. So get our foam mat out here and now we can put the sentiment on our sentiment label. Get it on there straight. Oh, that tea did not come out so great on sweetest, but looks okay. All right, so now let's see, because this is gonna get some glue dots on it. So it wants 3 glue dots on here. So that is that piece. Then looks like all of the other flowers are getting dimensionals. Now the bee is getting a glue dot in the center here. Okay. And these are all getting dimensionals. So this one's getting 1, 2, 3. Whoops. And then I think this one here is getting 2. Let's see if I can line this up properly. So like one's there and one there. And this one's getting one of these hives hooked to it. This one's just getting a dimensional right there. This one is getting a dimensional there. Then we have this one and this one. So this one is just getting 2 dimensionals on it, like so. And this one's getting the hive. So, and it needs, oh gosh, Is that just one dimensional on there? Looks like it. Just one dimensional right here. All right. So let's see. This one's getting like that. And then this one is getting the other hive. If I get these out of the way, then we can know where we are putting these. Like so. I think that's about as close as I'm getting to what that looked like. Because, or maybe it was like this. There we go. All right, so now we have the flowers are getting like laid on top of the flowers that are already on here. So for example, this one right here is just a teeny tiny bit smaller than the image on the card base. All right, so it's just going right on top of there. So it's bringing some layering into it. So I'm gonna now put this one on because that's this one over here. Okay, like that. So we're getting, you know, dimension on here, right? And so then let's see, we have this one. Figure out which one where this one's going. I feel like it's going up here. No. Here. This is where it's going. Now you can choose to, like, you know, foam fold these a little bit, give them a little bit more even, you know, dimension by kind of turning the leaves a little bit or the petals on the flowers. So I just, before we do any of that, I thought we should just put this together and see what it looks like. So this one's going here, like so. And then this one is going down here. We get this lined up right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this off, lay it down here in the manner in which they have it lined up, and put my flower down. It's just really hard to figure out the direction without having to mess with all of that. But that did not get attached at all. There we go. There we go on that one. So now let's see about this one, because here we're going like this. But this guy needs to get moved a bit. So we have this one coming here. And this leaf going, this flower going right on here. All right, so that's what we have. It's really pretty. Lots of little tedious pieces, right? All right, so now this sentiment, which I guess was intended to go down first. So I hope I can sneak it in there, because it's going right through here. Oh yeah, we're good. This is going right here, like so. There we go. So we have the sweetest birthday wishes right there. And that's this card. Oh, we have one bead to put on. Where is that guy going down here? Right down here on these petals. Awesome. Beautiful. Love it. Again, you can put something on the inside. You have a gorgeous envelope. Absolutely stunning. Okay. So I think we have a few minutes. Yes, I do believe. So as of yesterday, the refills were still in the online store. It is a very beautiful kit. I have ordered a couple of refills already myself. So you definitely want to kind of go and see if you can grab some of those. All right, so let's see if we can put together a little alternate. As I said, I have something in mind, and so I want to use this card base for it. Okay. And I got the idea from one of Jackie Bullheese's tutorials. It's called a triple panel standing card. So let me grab my trimmer here, and we will cut this. So I'm going to have a sheet that is 5.5 by 8.5. So I am just going to cut this in half. I normally score first, but this is a bit of a fun fold, so I'm just going to wait and do the scoring after, because we're going to score at a few places. All right, so we are going to score at 2 inches. All right, so 2 inches right here, and then 3 1/8. So like so. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing again. Okay, I'm going to just flip this over and do 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches, and then 3 1/8. Okay. Three and 1/8. Like so. All right, and then we're going to need a couple of pieces for our card. So since our card is going to be this direction, we are going to need the pieces to be 5.5 or 5 1/4 inches. And so I am thinking maybe I might use an envelope instead of the card base. So let me just take a quick peek here at my envelopes and see. Yeah, I think I'll use the envelope instead for this piece, and use this for something else. So we're going to need a couple of panels now, and we need them to be 5 1/4 inches tall. And so let's go ahead and cut our piece up, because we have all kinds of stuff here. So let's just go ahead and trim our envelope just a teeny bit on the edge. And let's see what we got. Okay. And so, because I want 5 1/4. So looks like I can get 5 1/4 easy for most of this. So I'm going to go ahead. Looks like I have to trim about right there in order to trim off the part that starts to taper in on this piece. And I'm not going to really worry about the score line here because I don't think that's a big deal to me. Okay, so now I have this here like so. Now I want this to be 5 1/4, so I am going to just trim a little bit off each side to straighten up that edge, okay, from the envelope itself. And then let's see. Let's see what we got, how much we're taking off over here. Because we are going to be taking off a little bit. I don't think we're cutting into the B, so I think I'm going to be okay with this. No, perfect. All right, so just a little bit of the hive on that. All right, then I need a piece that is 1 3/4 inches. Okay, so 1 3/4. And so I have a little B on there, like so. All right. Then I'm going to have 1 3/4 here again. Or this one, I think I want 2 inches. So 2 inches is what I want this one to be. And then another one at 1 3/4. So let's see what I get, because, oh, it's going to be perfect. All right, so this one isn't going to have any printed stuff on it, but it's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So what we're going to have here is, this is going to be the center panel. And we'll use this one over here because this is the next, that's next to it. All right. And then we'll have this one over here. And we can even flip this around so that the score lines are the same on each side. I don't know if that matters or not, but we can do that. And then what I think I'm going to do is I can use this piece here. I could put something right over that. I think I will do that. So I'm going to cut this at 5 1/4. We're just going to layer on this little piece so that that portion of the card has a little bit of hive on it. Okay. So even though it's a little, you know, weird, I think it just brings the color all the way across the card. All right, so that's what we have there. Now we also need another little panel piece, and so now this is what I might use that other card base for. And we may use the this part right here. So let's see, I need that piece to be cut. Let's see. Where is that piece? I don't think it's telling me the size of that. Oh, it can be any size I want. Okay. All right. Well, that doesn't help me. I can figure it out though. All right. So I think I want this to be smaller than 4 inches. So let's see if I bring this in, then we get it down to 3.5 by 4.5 is what I think I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to cut that off right there. And then, so 3.5 trims just a little bit off here. Okay. All right, this is good. And then I'm going to make this 4.5. So I'm going to just trim some here like that. And then this right here is going to be perfect. Like so. And that's going to be the piece that goes across the center there. All right. And then I have this piece I'm going to use here. I'm going to trim this to 4.5. Like so. So we're going to put that across there. It's going to get, that green piece there is going to get covered up because we're going to use our little circle here. And we may use this side. No, you're not doing that. I am going to use a piece of the vellum. That vellum piece, I can always, I feel like I have vellum that I can create my own. And then I'm going to use this bigger label here to come across, and we'll put a sentiment on there with a couple of flowers as well. And we'll bring in some linen thread. It's all going to be fantastic. We'll grab a hive. We'll have a little hive. And let's see here. Which of our flowers? It's that one. And then where is this one? No, that's not the one I want. Holy moly, these flowers are not easy to figure out. No, that's not it. This one, I think. I want this one. Let's get these off of here. Yeah, I think I want this one right here. So it hangs over. That's what I want. And maybe this one. Where was that other one I had? So that looks like it. Yeah. That one. Okay. Those are the two flowers I want. And I have a bee over here already. So let's decide our sentiment. I think I'm going to keep the sweetest birthday wishes. I like that. And it's already on the block, right? So let me get all of these little pieces out of the way. because the camera doesn't like having a lot to try and focus on. So I'm getting that out of the way. All right, so here we go. All right, you guys hanging in there? We're almost there. Sorry that took a little bit longer for me to decide, but I'm excited. Confusing. What's confusing? Oh, yes, it is. So when you log into your when you log into Stampin' Up and you do the left column, you look down on the left column, there's a place for Paper Pumpkin. So go into your Paper Pumpkin subscription, okay? And it should say whether or not, if it says that it's unclaimed on the left-hand side where it has your address for your subscription, if that says it's unclaimed, then you haven't claimed it yet. And it's my understanding that those won't process unless they are claimed. So make sure you go in and claim it. All right, so here we go. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so the way this works is like this. Okay, and this one gets folded down. So that's basically our card base. So I'm going to flip this over so I can burnish those two score lines, then fold that up, do this one, and then this one here, like so. Okay, just like that. And so then it stands up like this. You are so welcome. All right. Okay, so I have my multi-purpose liquid glue here, and I'm going to go ahead and glue this little strip on here because I think this just is what I want. All right. And I'm just gluing it over that score line because I can. All right, so that is there, like so. It looks like I need to do just a tiny bit of trimming up here to even that off. There we go. And then this one goes right here on this side. Okay. Now I could stamp hives on here and all of that, but we're not going to do that at this time. We're going to just keep on moving so that we're not here for another hour while I go, oh, I could do this, and oh, I could do that. We don't need to do that. Okay. And I see there that I have rubbed a little bit of glue on here, so I'm going to get that off of it right there with my little glue eraser. Okay, now this side goes here, and this is where I do have that score line, but I'm not going to worry about it. I am a-okay with it. I don't think it looks bad. Kind of gives more texture to the outdoors piece of, bees and hives and all of that. And so we have that. So I'm just gonna smooth this down. So that actually takes some of that out. So there's our piece there. Now this one is going to go right here. Okay. And that'll take care of the base of the card. All right. And this is just lining up with the piece that it got trimmed off. So basically, that was the order of how we cut everything out. Okay. And so there's our card base. All right, like so. Okay, now let's do this here because we are going to bring in some linen thread. So I'm gonna get some linen thread here, and I'm not gonna go too crazy. We're just gonna wrap it around once and put a bow, I think, or maybe I did do enough to go twice. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put that up here, I think. Right here. And have our bow right here. Because a linen thread just looks so good on here. It's perfect for this. Perfect. There we go. All right. I love that. Okay, so now we're going to have this little hive piece come off right up here like so. And this flower is going to go on top here. So I'm going to make sure I have a glue dot up here and up here and then down here to make sure I get a hold of that hive. Okay. And then we're going to move our bow out of the way like so. And then that's where this is going to get laid down. Perfect. Okay, so that's our little flower we attached down here, and we have our bow up here, like so. Okay, all right, so that's that. All right, and if I need to, we could put a glue dot under there and tack it down, but I think it's fine. All right, now we have our other flower that we have here. So this is where I was saying, like, you could come in and do some, you know, be very gentle, but do some curling of your flower. Okay, petals. All right, to bring some additional dimension to it. All right. And I would go on like so right there. And we're going to put a dimensional in the center of here. And it's going to hang over. All right. It's going to hang over the edge. Like so. Now I love this because it's showing the flower behind there. Okay. So you can see there how it's like got nice little dimension to it. Okay. All right. And so that's our thing there. So my plan was to put this in here like so. But I may not need to do that. For some reason, I was thinking I wanted to break it up. But I don't think I need to do that. So I'm going to set that aside. But we're going to bring in the piece of vellum. All right. And this is going to get covered up. So I'm just using some glue instead of a glue dot. All right. And I'm just bringing that in here. Like so. Make it straight. All right. Then we're going to put this on dimensionals. Here. You don't need all three of those, I don't think. Now, if you want more dimensionals, you can add them. All right. So then I'm bringing this, and it's going to hang over on this side. Okay, just like so. So that's our little piece there. All right. And then I have some brass butterflies. Here they are, which I think would be fantastic on here. Just to have a couple of brass butterflies on here. And put a big one down here, like so. All right, so there's our little butterflies on there. Just adds a little bit extra bling. And then this is going to get put onto here, okay? And we're going to just fold this down and make sure that it gets on here correctly. And so, how tall did I make this? 4.5. Oh, I wonder if that'll fit in our envelope. I wonder, did I mess it up? Oh, I did. Okay, so let's see if I can fix this, because I want to have it fit properly, because I can fix our twine. So this is my mistake, folks, that I made. I need to trim this off 1/4 inch. I did not measure correctly in my head what I needed. So it's all good. I'm just going to bring it in 1/4 inch. There we go. All right. So let's see here. 1/4 inch. Can always fix everything. I'm not kidding when I say that. All right, so now we're just pushing that back down. We're all good. All I have to do now is bring my ribbons around and tack them down, which I can do on the back side of here with some tear and tape. Okay, so I'm just going to use some tear and tape over here, and because I don't need this. That's how that's going to go, and then we'll fix this one right here. This is how we fix things, okay? I'll trim this off so that's not poking out. There we go. Oops. I need the other one. There we go. So there's our front panel like that, okay? All right, so you're getting to watch it all happen right here because we're making it up as we go. That's really what I love to do. I'm sorry I'm keeping you guys so long, so thanks for hanging in. And now this is going to go right on here like so. And we are going to be good to go. All right, so it's just going to go just like that. All right, now I did forget I do need to trim this off, which is not a big deal because it doesn't change anything. Okay, but there we have it. All right, so now we're going to put this on with some dimensionals. Oh, you know what? I think we'll glue this down. We don't need it to be standing up. It's got lots of other things standing up. So I'm just going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue. And we're going to put this down just like so. Go. Just like so. Okay. I'm going to flip it over and just press on it. Get it pushed down good. Oh my gosh. So cute, y'all. I love it. So that's my first alternate card. Very, very fun. And it's going to be so cute. I can't wait to give this away. Now, if you wanted more space, so I have space over here. I can write a little I love you or whatever, like, and that's probably all I feel like I need. But if you want more space to write things down, you could use the rest of the envelope that I pulled off of here. You know, I have still envelope left over that I could put in some more things. You could even add the little decorative piece from the flap if you wanted, and you could have a place, you know, to put your notes or whatever. But you can add that if you need more space for words. But I just think this is so cute, and I love the little butterflies on there. Our little brass butterflies. So, all right. All right, I've kept you way too long. So, but thank you for joining me and having some fun creating and designing at the same time. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday when we play with more alternate projects for the Daisy Daydream kit. And if you have any questions about the products used in this video, or you want to become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you're unsure how to do that, please just leave me a message and I will be glad to help you. I love spoiling my Paper Pumpkin subscribers and sending them happy mail each month, and I look forward to spoiling you if you join my Paper Pumpkin subscription. So have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.